Let's get our first set of responses tonight. Rakesh Sinha is a pro-RSS thinker and columnist. Kamini Jaiswal, top lawyer of the Supreme Court tonight. Kamal Farooqi is also with us. Mr. Sinha, to you first. What do you think will be the impact of this NIA charge sheet? It's a very significant charge sheet. It details the activities of Swami Aseemanand and others in plotting the terror attack. Isn't it true that all of this has been brushed under the carpet for far too long? Mr. Sinha?
Yes, I think it is a script written by the UPA government. Nobody is going to believe this. For the same case, for the same Samjhauta Express case, two sets of the people have been arrested. One is Nagori from Simmi, and Simmi is known for the terrorist activities. A large number of activists have been arrested. In various incidents, Simmi is involved. And on what ground Safdar Nagori was arrested? Government must clarify. There is no official statement from the government. There is a complete administrative and ideological anarchy at the level of the government. The Home Ministry is acting in the most irresponsible manner. They are not serious about the investigation. They are serious about the propaganda against the RSS. The timing of charge sheet is very important. The anti-corruption movement, entire country is galvanized on anti-corruption movement. At that time, the government is charging the RSS. Government is propagating against the RSS. Digvijay Singh has announced already that RSS is behind all the blasts. So I think the entire machinery is acting on behalf of the government. This is a blackmailing tactics only to save the black money of the government.
Okay, I'm not sure of that exact link you're making there. Kamini Jaiswal, impact of the NIA charge sheet. The government, of course, had taken a different position on Samjhauta earlier while taking up the issue with Pakistan. Now, this particular NIA charge sheet, what do you think it will lead to?
Well, I hope it leads to a fair trial and conviction of the accused. It should not lead to, what these fundamentalists have been doing. They've divided the country. See what they've done in the last 20 years. Look at the state of affairs. I mean, fundamentalists have no religion. Why do we call it Hindu fundamentalists, Muslim fundamentalists? First of all, everything that happens used to be attributed to Simi or to some other organization like that. Now at least some facts are coming out. Let's stop defending this kind of brutal action by any group. And let's stop communalizing politics like this.
Kamal Farooqi, your response also, you heard that point of view, which is of the RSS that Rakesh Sinha first put out. Now Swami Aseemanand had first confessed and then he did indeed retract his confessions. Circumstances and reasons for retracting his confessions is still not clear.
I totally agree with my sister Kamini Jaiswal Sahaba. So, we must stop talking about assigning a particular name to the entire community for any misdeed by one person or an organization. What is happening, in fact, till now, I have been telling Arnab on your channel also, that our friends in RSS, they were all saying that all Muslims are not terrorists, but all terrorists are Muslims. Now, fortunately, after all these things, now it has been cleared that there would be the black sheep in any religion. They could be in Hindus, Muslims, Sikhs, Isai, anywhere they could be there. For heaven's sake, stop talking about whether they are Hindu or Muslim terrorists. Terrorists are terrorists. They have got no religion. They are not the normal human beings. They are the people who are against the humanity, number one. Number two is, Mr. Rakesh Sinha, please now understand that the things have gone too far. Since 2003, everything which was happening in the country, immediately within seconds, all the channels were bringing out one name of the Muslim organization or the other. This was very unfortunate. It was happening. It has stopped now because we know it that Colonel Purohit, Aseemanand, and now your friend Indresh and all of the Pratigya, all these names are coming. And don't say that these are the concocted stories, and don't say that it is just to divert the attention of the nation from the corruption. It is being happening for the last so many years, and this gentleman has earlier confessed it, and now he is trying to retract it. This is the game. Arnab, through your channel, I just want to add to what my friend Rakesh Sinha Sahab has said, that for heaven's sake, now start taking some action for those poor Muslims who are languishing in the jail for years together. under some wrong cases which have been put on to them, at least, I am not saying that release them, at least allow them to have the kind of have some sympathy with them and give them some relief. At least give them the bail so that they could come out, or at least take care of their families, because they are suffering for no fault of theirs. Samjhauta Express or Malegaon, Makkah, all these earlier was put immediately after that they were put in the name of the Muslims. Fortunately now things are coming.
Mr. Sinha
is not a small organization.
Mr. Sinha, what does,
not relating to one ministry or the other.
What does RSS people say retracted is? What does retracting statement actually amount to? Everyone retracts their statements. They make the confessions, they retract it. Everyone retracts statements.
Right.
Even Mr. Sinha. My question is to Mr. Sinha. The question is, there is a whole string of people, Indresh Kumar, Swami Aseemanand.
Upon Mr. Farooqi's statements.
Yes.
If Farooqi is acting just like a judge in this country, he is giving judgment that all accused are guilty. Nobody has been prosecuted. Nobody is proved guilty in the court of law. First of things, if anybody is proved guilty, whether he is a Hindu or a Muslim, he must be jailed. He must be hanged. Nobody is going to protect him. RSS is not endorsing any act of terror. My point of view is that Simmi is a terrorist organization. It has been banned. It declared Osama bin Laden as the true Mujahid, and Digvijay Singh supports such kind of organization. This is a kind of politics you are playing with the internal security. You are endangering the internal security.
No, Let me take up your point very well.
Let me finish.
Rakesh, I take your point very well.
Let me finish.
Please.
Whole world is supporting Obama's action on Osama bin Laden, but there are few in India, like Digvijay Singh and my friend Farooqi cannot support Obama's action. There are few people in the country who are not supporting Obama. Whole world is supporting Obama. We are against terrorism. Terror must be condemned, but what kind of terror?
Let him complete now.
What kind of terror you are talking? You are raising the body of Hindu terrorism. You are raising the body of Hindu terrorism only to denounce the Hindu civilization, Hindu culture.
No, nobody is saying. I want to make it very clear. At least here, we don't say Hindu terrorism, Islamic terrorism. These are all epithets and prefixes that are put. We don't refer to it like that on Times Now. Yes, I will let Mr. Farooqi respond, and Abhishek Manu Singhvi has joined us now. Yes.
Yeah, I agree with you what you are saying, Rakesh. That I am not supporting at all Simmi. Yes, they have been banned. They should be banned like this because their people were involved into some kind of the activity or not, and the government is right in banning them. Likewise, would you ban RSS also when the people like Indresh, Swamiji, Colonel Purohit, all those people who are very well connected with RSS, if they are being found, would you propagate the same kind of thing which you are saying for Simmi? If they are being proved guilty, let RSS be banned from the country itself. Would you say the same way for RSS also?
I don't know right now. My question is to Abhishek Manu Singhvi. Kamini Jaiswal coming. 1 minute. No. One sec, Mr. Sinha. I want to remain extremely focused tonight. My question to Abhishek Manu Singhvi is, Mr. Singhvi, are you linking the RSS as an organization to these individual instances which have emerged of people affiliated to RSS affiliated organizations like Swami Aseemanand?
Arnab, I have been hearing in the last couple of minutes. I want to make it very clear at the outset that the Congress as a pan-Indian national party does not at all wish to associate with phrases like Hindu terrorism and Islamic terrorism. Absolutely not. Terrorist is a terrorist irrespective of color, ideology, religion, and we condemn it unequivocally. We have taken, and I repeat, it is the Congress which has taken, we haven't only spoken, we have taken concrete action against those who follow a particular brand of communalism, whether this way or that way, in either event. We have taken it without fear or favor, without bias, and we intend to keep doing that. Now there are a growing number of instances across the country which have grave cause for concern. Samjhauta Express is one, Malegaon is the other. So many names which are taken are there. Equally, there is a whole brand of terrorism by organizations which espouse an extremist, fundamentalist, unreal view of a particular religion. How does it matter for a country which is charged with law and order There is absolutely, the moment you start giving concessions to or pandering to this side or that, you cannot have governance. So I can only say this, that everybody belonging to, I mean, if tomorrow, if there is concrete evidence showing that any organization, that includes SIMI, RSS or any other organization, if we find concrete evidence which satisfies the preconditions of the Unlawful Activities Act, then we would have no hesitation to ban.
Sure.
But equally we will not ban merely because an organization is opposed to the Congress viewpoint.
I want to get in, because right at the outset, Mr. Singhvi, Kamini Jaiswal said, and I want her to elaborate on this with you listening. She said, I hope this time things don't get politicized in the way that they have been before. Ms. Kamini Jaiswal, would you like to elaborate so that I can then get your, I can see whether you and Abhishek Singhvi are in the same sync on this issue?
What I'm trying to say is, let's not, a terrorist is a terrorist. Why do we talk of, political parties and affiliations, etc.? If RSS is found to be involved as an organization in terrorist activities, the government, without fear or favor, must ban it. But it can't be that, every time something happens, you will start blaming a particular organization without even finding, whether really the organization was behind it. There may be some erratic people in particular organizations who do certain things which really the organization may not be approving of. But let political parties, especially a particular political party, which is always screaming from the rooftop, they have only one agenda. For everything they have they have a totally communal viewpoint. Let them at least, I hope their mouths will be shut now, and then they will not have a communal angle to every terrorist activity.
No, but is the RSS, is the Congress party, wrong, Kamini Jaiswal, in alluding to the RSS? The allusions to are they wrong? Or should they refer to individuals who may have
strayed? No, they're not. Presently it is found, when they are talking of, it's see, what has come out so far, this Mr. Sinha is trying to say, is he is declaring them innocent even though a charge sheet has been filed. It is presumed that a person is innocent till convicted, but if there is a charge sheet, at least he is an accused. These people are accused, and if they are part of RSS and RSS has been trying to support them all this time, the Congress party is not wrong in alluding to RSS. But we should try not to politicize these things. These are not political issues, these are human issues, and they must be dealt with accordingly.
Absolutely. How will you ensure it's not politicized, Abhishek Manu Singhvi? Because many people in your party, the straight attack, especially leading up to the Uttar Pradesh elections, Dr. Singhvi, is straight on the RSS. That fight, that cleavage exists. You have your top leaders, Digvijay Singh and the others, who use instances of Swami Aseemanand to focus on the RSS and the Sangh Parivar. Therefore, would you tell your leaders to desist from making generalizations?
Arnab, I would do it first of all by requesting the media equally to exercise restraint and caution, not to fall for the provocative atmosphere created sometimes on the media. And I'm not talking of this program or that program or this channel or that program. Secondly, I think you must realize that we are entitled fully to attack an organization which we think has done several wrong things. But ultimately, it is on evidence that we banned the SIMI. And it is on evidence that till now the RSS is not banned. If we were so biased as some people seem to suggest, well then we would have done the other way around. So there is a difference between the legal preconditions and a political attack. We are entitled, we do believe, that the remote control for several political activities in this country rests in Nagpur. And we do believe that they are entitled to be fully politically active, but not in the guise and the camouflage of a cultural organization. Why not come in the open? So we say so. But equally, we have not, after all the central government could have done it, have not banned it. Although at one time in the history, the RSS was banned. So I think you must give credit for proper balanced policing and an application of mind, because these are statutory legal preconditions which are not approached in a blanket fashion. And I would say that it is the worst thing is when organizations, whether belonging to this side or that side, use such phrases that, there is Hindu communalism and there is Muslim communism and terrorism. This is not all. I mean, we are today fighting against terrorism. Pakistan is having organizations like that. We are having organizations like that. We should all condemn it unequivocally.
Absolutely. I think that point is very well made. I think the issue is quite clear. Perhaps it will become political or not. Let's see where the story goes. Abhishek Manu Singhvi for clarifying that position. Mr. Farooqi, Kamini Jaiswal and Mr. Sinha. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.